glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Morant. On the take. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Inside, Filipowski. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Jerome on the wing. Takes a three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Down low. Kicks it to George. Back to Markkanen. The three. Nails it from three.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Morant with it. Pass to Jerome. Shoots over Collier. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
And it's good for two. Just over a minute and a half in. Morant looking around. Can they get it? Utah grabs the miss.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Collier. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with a three.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Morant. Jerome on the wing. Takes the three. And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside for Morant. Screen by Edey. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Morant.
And no one whips off the screen like Morant. Just so difficult to stay with him.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Here's Jerome. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Filipowski. Markkanen from long range. Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Three-pointer. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And here's Morant. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, great body control, good timing. Jackson really works the pick and roll to perfection.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. George feels it out a bit. Here's the three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Pass to Collier. Fires the three. George, no good. Grizzlies trail by 3. And it's Morant off the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Now here's George. Pass to Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. Jackson left side. Utah with the rebound. Now here's George. Markkanen outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Fires the 3. Jerome grabs the miss. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jerome outside. Outside Morant. Now here's Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Sensabaugh. Still no points. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Grizzlies trail by 4. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jerome, that's good.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Now here's George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. Now Jerome. From outside the arc. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Hendricks. And the 3 off target. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside for Morant. Landale with a screen. Morant into the lane.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Jazz trail by 3. George outside. From the arc. And Hendricks gets it to go.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Pass to Landale. And here's Caldwell Pope. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. George with it. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Wow. Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Jerome up top. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Jerome, right side. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's George. He's got 5. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lets it fly. Pass to Hendricks. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target with the 3.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Up top, Morant. Give him 8 points now. Jerome, that's good.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Pass to Sensabaugh. George outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Sensabaugh, no good.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Now Jerome. Back to Morant. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Jackson outside. Landale with a screen. From the corner. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. Here's Bailey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. You know, good to see this young man play with such authority.
Pass to Jerome. Launches it. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jerome's got 13.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Now George. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hendricks. Lots of room. The shot, no good. Ty Jerome has been leading the charges for Memphis. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. Fires it. The rebound by Jackson.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Memphis.
And here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, Lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Here's Bailey. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. The rebound by the Jazz. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Filipowski. Over Jackson. A nice shot by Filipowski. Filipowski's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you, for sure. Back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Utah leading by 6. Pass to Markkanen. Tries it from 19. Again, Utah good for 2.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to Markkanen. Oh, the 7-footer, Lauri Markkanen.
Now this shows you how dynamic Lauri Markkanen is as a scorer. If he feels good, boy, the numbers come in a hurry.
Pippen right side. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Filipowski. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Now Filipowski. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Filipowski's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Lets it go. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
3 points.
Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his 2nd make this quarter.
Now Markkanen. Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. The shake. And he sinks the layup. Collier's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Pippen. No points so far. They set the pick. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Filipowski. Tried to fade back there, but it's off the mark. Here's Collier. Into the lane. Count the basket. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jazz leading by 9. Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Just 2 to shoot. Launches it from deep. And it's blocked by Clark.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Edie. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Now here's George. Filipowski sets a screen. Here's Collier. 6 on the shot clock. Utah with another miss. Pass to Jerome. This one for 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Edie. Screen by Edie. Jerome. And another 3 for Memphis.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Filipowski sets a screen. Back to George. From downtown. Memphis with a rebound. Jerome outside. Back to Pippen. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Utah leading by 3. Pass to Filipowski. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Utah moving the ball around. George with it. 9 points in the game. That doesn't go either for George.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Pippen outside. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guy. Deciding to change it up. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Landale. It's Wells on the wing. From behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Here's Collier. Pass to Mikhailuk. Markkanen sets a screen. And here's Nurkic for 3. Memphis with a rebound. 1:36 left in the first half of this one. Here's Wells. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Markkanen outside. They get back on track. Rebounded by Pippen.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Markkanen for 3. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
There's the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Sensible. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Memphis ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jazz trail by 4. Now George. Takes it inside. Markkanen left side. From way back there, Markkanen.
How about the big-time range of Markkanen? That wasn't toes to the three-point line. That one had some distance on it.
And the more experience George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season, and we know this. The guy is elite athletically.